Hey, what's going on, guys? Sumner, the land pioneer here. Thank you so much for tuning in. In this video, we are going to go dive deep into a beautiful property that we just listed out in Costilla County, Colorado. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. This is a channel dedicated to land ownership. We put up discounted land videos on our YouTube and on our website. We talk about how to buy discounted land. We talk about everything of just about land. If you're into that, if you want to buy some cheap land, some beautiful land, well, stick around, subscribe, and that's all I got for you. All right, let's hop on the computer.
All right, guys, we are here on our website, thelandpioneer.com, and we're going to go through three particular properties today out in Colorado. We'll go from most affordable to more expensive, but we get a lot of questions. I just want to cover this briefly. How the heck do you guys buy these properties? Why are they discounted? Yada yada yada. Or maybe some folks are like, "Hey, Summer, I want to do the same thing. How do you guys do what you do?" Really, all comes down to just sending out unsolicited cash offers. Sounds weird, but land is a very, very illiquid asset. And so most folks own land, but the idea of going and listing it with a realtor and sitting on the market for a while isn't super appealing. So we come along, we provide an offer on the property. It's really statistics, right? Some folks take it, some folks say, I'm not interested. That's totally fine. The ones that do, we go and get the property, we buy it at a discount. But the premise here is that we listed at a discount, right? Because going back to that idea of land being illiquid and slow moving, for us to sell it quickly, we've got to list it at a discount, right? And so it's kind of like a situation where everyone wins. Someone turns an illiquid asset into cash, we go and list it at a cheaper price, we're able to sell it. In a lot of cases, too, we offer all of our properties with owner financing. That allows us to sell it a little bit faster. A lot of folks might not have the full purchase price available. They can put a down payment, make monthly payments, pay it off early, whatever the case may be, use the property while financing. So it's kind of a cool situation. It's a very niche business. And a lot of folks just have questions like, how the heck do you guys even get these properties? So that's the background. As always, if you guys want to see all of our listings right now, we've got, I think, 40 plus listings on the website. You can go click properties and go review everything that we've got there. I always recommend when you're on the website, go and sort by county, so you can see the areas that you're interested in and go look that way. The very first one we're going to look at is a 2.96 acre lot. I've had this lot for a while. It's a wooded property up in Forbes Park. This is in Costilla County, Colorado, up in the Sangre de Cristo mountain range. It's beautiful back here. Unfortunately, I think it was back in 2017 or 2016. There was a fire up here, so some of the trees did get a little bit toasted. There's a lot of regrowth in the area. This is absolutely stunning. These pictures were taken back in like the very late portion of the winter. So I think this was in January or February, one of the two. These lots are really, really nice. They've got road access, maintained roads. This one we've got listed for 99 down, which is pretty incredible. Cash price is $8,750 on this. You're going to see a lot of properties of this size in Forbes Park usually trading for closer to like $12,000 to $15,000 for the cash price. And then a lot of them don't even have owner financing. So this one you can get it for 99 down. Typically our finance price is going to be closer to the actual retail value, but we always offer low down payments, low monthly payments, just to make it work for most folks. You can see these pictures were taken at sunset. So really, really pretty. Property does have a little slope to it. It's kind of up on this hill. So you'd want to cut in a driveway and like a building site. There's a lot of open space land down in here. That's, available for like recreational use and what have you. This area has a ton of BLM land bordering it as well. So hunting opportunities, there's great hunting out here. Really that kind of like the ideal picturesque Colorado mountain little cabin spot. There are covenants out here for the POA. So association dues are $255 a year to $22 a month roughly. And then if you guys want to go through here, you can see all the zoning information. Pretty much that the standard out for most of Colorado and Costilla County is a minimum of 600 square feet. Mobile homes, manufactured homes are allowed so long as they're newer than 1976. And then camping, this is where the covenants come into place, 21 days. And then you got to vacate for 24 hours, and then you get a new camping permit issued. So something to think about in regards to camping. Colorado is not the most camping friendly state, although a lot of folks still do it. They just aren't technically following the zoning or the covenants. Out here, you can't really get away with that just because it is monitored. So yeah, beautiful property. This is one of the most affordable listings that we've got on the website right now in Colorado. I think this is still the most affordable listing in Costilla County. So all the links will be down below if you guys want to go take a look at any of the properties in particular. Now we've got some bigger acreage out here in Costilla. 39.96 acres right at the foothills of the Sangre de Cristo mountain range. So where that property was back up there in the mountains, this one's sitting down in the valley. Really, really neat property. These lots, we're typically seeing them trading for like 35 to 45,000. This one's listed at 24,750. Down payment's a little bit higher on this one. We're looking at 7,500 down for the down payment. And that's going to be the case just with these bigger acreage lots. No HOA or POA out here. So you just got the county zoning to work off of. And taxes are low, 203.10 per year. Great spot to go and pull a mobile home or build a tiny home or just come out there in the summer and use it recreationally. Or, we get a lot of folks that buy and hold as well, just for kind of like that long-term appreciation. Costilla County is one of the last affordable areas out in Colorado, down to the southern end of Colorado. And these properties have got great road access out here. You've got dirt roads cut in, and then you've got a main interstate running right through here. So a pretty special property. This property does border that main interstate, so you can just pull off right from there. Usually with these lots out here, you can see there's Interstate 159. Typically these lots down in Costilla, power is going to be a stretch away. So we see a lot of folks using like solar or a generator. And then typically you're going to be looking at like a water hauling situation. You can drill a well, but for these more inexpensive properties, it typically isn't justifiable unless it's going to be like your main home, which in that case you could drill a well. But the water table, you got to drill pretty deep to get to hit water out here. So it's something to think about. And people do rain catchment systems out here as well. So you got a lot of different options to look at. Yeah, this one's pretty stock and standard. This is just kind of your classic big acreage out in Colorado. It's not wooded. This is more kind of like a grassland out here. You'll see wild horses running by the property, which is pretty cool. Great elk hunting in the area. This is right at the border of New Mexico as well. Last but not least, we've got this gorgeous 5.1 acre lot out in Los Animas, Colorado. I think Los Animas, Colorado is probably one of my favorite counties in all of Colorado. Sangre de Cristo mountain range out in the distance back here. And this is a nice wooded lot as well. What's cool about Los Animas County is it's a very diverse county. You've got all sorts of different topography out here, all sorts of different landscapes. This is just a little bit east of Costilla County. Sangre de Cristo mountain range is here, so it's on the other side of the Sangre de Cristos. And Los Animas County, we've just really seen this area uptick in terms of appreciation and demand and interest. And really these properties, they do not last long. If you go and look on Zillow or what have you, the supply is very, very limited out here. This one's listed at 32.5. I would typically see these 5.1 acres trading between like 38 and all the way up to 45 or 50. I believe the adjacent lot of this one sold for $60,000. So the adjacent lot sold for $60,000. It's a 5-acre lot. So you can see that the demand is definitely there. No HOA or POA out here or anything along those lines. Similar zoning regulations, minimum dwelling size 600 square feet. And then mobile homes, manufactured homes are allowed out here. Pardon me, guys. This one, let's go take a look. Zone residential, power is 121 feet away from the property. Water, same thing. Looking at drilling a well or like a water hauling situation where you get water delivered. All these properties in Colorado, in these rural sections of Colorado, are not going to have access to any kind of sewer or anything along those lines. You're typically going to see that more like a metropolitan area, an area with more development. So you're looking at septic or some kind of alternative method for that. Nice gravel roads leading to the property. So road access is really good out here. This property's got road frontage as well. Taxes are really low on this one, 107.48. For a property of this value, that's actually pretty awesome to have such low taxes. It's part of what's known as Spanish Highlands. That's an area that was subdivided way back in the day. I know you guys hear me say that a lot, but that's the case. You can see power running along here, but they never put any kind of HOA or POA or anything along those lines. So he kind of drops off in the back section in terms of the topography. I would say a building site along somewhere here is going to be ideal, just so you've got that easy road frontage. Would need to do a little clearing with the trees. And I would leave the rest just kind of like this natural rural wild, if you will, in terms of leaving all these trees here. It's beautiful, beautiful trees. So yeah, really special property. And of course, we're going to have all the listings down below. That's all I've got for you guys today in terms of Colorado properties. We do have a lot more hitting the site over the next like 2 to 3 weeks. Some bigger acreage lots, some lots with cabins, some lots with wells on them, some really, really special properties that I'm very excited to show you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Of course, hit the subscribe button if you guys are interested in buying land investing, how we run our business, anything along those lines. We've got a lot of really exciting content coming your way. So be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.